So, lads, today we're going to be talking about something on the Good Follow podcast, and this is something that I found interesting. Obviously, it was a rival player for the Valkyries who played with the Mercury last season and played for the Wings a little bit last season. I could see everything firsthand, and this is obviously what the player said. So it is Monique Billings talking about basically, they're trying to build an all-motion team. And obviously the rookies were there, the vets were there, the royalty was there. And she handed the L first pick. But yeah, before we get on to that, obviously the rest of the videos today are probably going to be stream-recorded videos. I just want to say prayers up for Elijah Arenas. Obviously not that relevant, but obviously this is not the shams bomb I wanted to see when I had notifications on. And regardless of how you feel about Gilbert Arenas, hopefully all's okay, because, and again, regardless of what you think about Gilbert Arenas, he did a hell of a job raising that kid, and serious player, and from everything I've heard, a really good guy as well. So hopefully all is okay, and prayers up for the entire, thoughts and prayers to the entire Arenas family. So yeah, now let's get on to this video. So I'll see how I feel a little bit later. Just someone who's, it's almost like, as someone who's followed Elijah Arenas through a lot of his career, it's like almost like hitting like Kobe did, to be honest, because I wasn't that much of a Kobe fan. But yeah, it's just it's a bit of a tough one. But anyway, let's go and watch this.
I'm actually going to take the other. I'm going with Caitlin Clark for this one. First of all, on the court, it's Caitlin Clark. We know exactly what she's doing. But off the court, I think she has motion in the same way, but she's kind of turning it into a businesswoman role. We've been seeing her on panels recently, doing stuff with the NFL and kind of following in the footsteps of Serena Williams.
Yeah, and honestly, that seems to be what it's going to be with Caitlin. That does seem what it is with obviously with Caitlin and what her agent, that seems to be kind of the brand deal she's looking to do. Obviously she's going into a few commercials, but you're not seeing Caitlin that much as a out and out celebrity. What you are seeing Caitlin is the celebrity guest at functions. It's probably a lot more money in being that, to be honest, than being a socialite. You're probably making more money being the celebrity guest. But anyway, let's keep listening.
When she retires, she'll probably end up buying a team, kind of going that way. Mm-hmm. And we haven't really seen that in the WNBA, so love to see it. And she's also starting to build her fits up. I'm finding that with each event, she's kind of escalating. Maybe she got a stylist.
I'm going to be honest, I couldn't give a flying F-U-C-K about fits, but I know people do. Like, we saw a debate on the actual WNBA platform last year that they were going to give Rookie of the Year out based on fits, which is the reason why it was between Angel Reese. It was when Brink was still playing, and I think they gave Nika Mule a shout out for Rookie of the Year talk, but not Caitlin at that stage. Nika Mule, I think, had not played a WNBA game at this stage. I think she was still waiting for a visa.
I don't know, but I'm going with Caitlin Clark for this one.
Nice. Yeah, she's got a different vibe. Her and Angel do it different. They're both building empires, right? Yeah. Like, clearly. I mean, for Caitlin, Nike deal, Gatorade, selling out arenas. Recently, it just showed that her Fanatics in jersey sales for the NBA, she's the number 2 selling jersey. She's not in the NBA after Stephen Curry. And then, number 1 in WNBA, and she was the Time Athlete of the Year. Like, respect to all of this. Cameron Brink, shout out to you, Stanford grad, just dropped a podcast.
And we got to shout out Kate Martin, too. She might.
And obviously Monique Billings comes in with a shout out for Kate Martin. And you know what? Fair enough. I like Monique Billings shouting out her teammate there. I do like it. I don't know why when the first time I watched this, I thought that Monique Billings had actually been the person to say what she said at the start. But obviously Monique Billings just chips in at the end.
This. Cameron Brink, shout out to you, Stanford grad, just dropped a podcast.
And we got to shout out Kate Martin, too. She's my new teammate. So yes. Hopefully my girl doesn't get mad for me not picking her, but I love my girl, Kate.
No, and she has great motion, too, like unexpected, quiet motion, like in the sense, like, did you know at one point last season, her jersey was number 4 sales in the WNBA?
Oh,
number 4.
Yeah.
Them Iowa fans, everyone knows. I had no idea. Everyone knows Kate Martin's 4th jersey sale. Maybe the players don't. And if a player doesn't know that, then it means they're not terminally online, which is a good thing. Which is a really good thing.
That's dope.
She was in the stands for the draft.
Yeah.
Wasn't even expected to get drafted. So she got motion. And
I'm actually
And the one thing I will say is like her saying, I hope she's not too mad that I didn't pick her. So I'm guessing they're all picking Caitlin Clark. I want to just see what this happened, like what part of this is in the actual thing. Like when this is in the actual thing, but it's like obviously they're talking about, you know, the all motion draft. So is this, where is it? Did I draft players?
going to go with Sydney Colson purely because of her aura. But the key is once a player gets drafted, they can't be taken again. So you really got to get that good pick in. Are y'all ready?
yeah.
Ready.
All right, let's
Caitlin.
take a look at the
I
board.
would assume. Okay, so was Caitlin the first pick?
This is my rookie when I was in LA. And I like just seeing how she's
Draft and everything.
She
And
the first
guys,
pick.
I'm just looking at the rules here. This is a measure of off the court motion. Okay. Do you got that going? Visibility, attention, being captivation of their
Be royalty. And then we each get one sub to build out the with.
first pick. I'm going Rakia for a very
Ooh.
short
Ooh, Rakia goes number 1.
time. She was my rookie when I was in LA. And
That's it, Monique Billings going with Rakia Jackson. Okay, so Rakia Jackson got picked first.
you know, she got the Skechers, she got the Beats brand deals. She's,
Fair
you know,
enough.
features in Slam. And I'm going up.
Yeah.
This is a tough one because the entire draft class of 2024 is like a game changer for the game of basketball. Like everybody's got crazy motion. That's why they got their own like segment. I think if you want to be with the biggest, the baddest, you got to be talking about Caitlin and Angel. And this is a tough one, but I just think like Angel's team deserves an award. Like, oh, they are crushing it.
super motion.
Super mega motion. She's drowning in motion. Like she got the podcast. She got the McDonald's.
Jesus, that is the steal of the draft. That is the steal of the draft. Caitlin Clark fall into 3 in an all motion award. Caitlin Clark fall into 3. I'm just putting it out there. That is the steal of the draft. To be fair, like, you know, Monique Billings got away with it there. She got away with it. Like, she didn't have to make a choice. She did not have to make a choice. She went for Rakia Jackson. She did not have to make a choice and potentially piss off an entire fan base. She went with Rakia Jackson. And yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. This was a fun debate. And that's the thing. You don't always have to go and pick Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark and make it a debate. Sometimes you can go with Rakia Jackson and then, you know, then after Rakia Jackson, you can choose Kate Martin. All is good with that. All is good. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. So, obviously, rival player picks this rookie over Caitlin Clark with Rakia Jackson. Is probably going to be the title of this video. But at the end of the day, a fun debate. And to be fair, this podcast seems to be pretty good. I'm pretty sure, was this the podcast that Stephanie White was on? I think this was
the baddest. You got to be talking about.
Like, it's mad. Like, obviously, they had Dearica Hamby last week and Stephanie White was there. This seems like a pretty decent podcast. We say that now, but like, you just never know what the hell is going to happen throughout the season. They might have some wild takes, but at the end of the day, look, doesn't even matter if you say a take that people disagree with, as long as it's in good faith. You're not really going to be seeing too much hate. Like, choosing Angel Reese for motion over Caitlin Clark. Do I agree with it? Not really. But is it an argument made in good faith for that one? Yeah. And that's the thing. There was no diminishing Caitlin for that argument. This is how, even if you're going to pick Caitlin over Angel, this is how you can do it. Or say Angel over Caitlin. This is how you do it. Don't disrespect either of them. They're both hell of a players. They both done unbelievable things off the court. And leave it at that. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.